Right, good morning, welcome back. Now this is my old Gen 1 Hayabusa. I've had it in my life for nearly 5 years and unfortunately it's sat in the corner neglected for the last 18 months, which is a bit of a shame because it's an insanely exciting bike to ride and I want to get out and enjoy it again. But I want to give the back end a complete restyle and the front end as well, so the bike looks completely different to the way it does today. It will still be a rat bike, I'm still keeping it matte black, but it won't look anything like this once it's done. So before I get involved in a visual restyle, I want to make sure the engine's okay. I have turned it over probably once every 3 or 4 weeks. There's no fuel in it. I dried the fuel system out completely, dried the pump out, nothing whatsoever. All I ever did was turn the key on, spin it over about 10 revolutions just to make sure that there's oil around the cams and nothing's getting dried out in there. So I know that's okay, but it hasn't actually run. So I want to put some fresh fuel in it, warm it up slightly, drain out that old oil, put a new filter on it with the new oil as well, and then I know at least that the bike is on the button and it's ready to ride as soon as I finish the restyle. So let's make a start today with the first leg of the project. Let's just fire it up, make sure it's still alive. One of them is firing.
I'll turn this off for a second.
Yeah. Number 3. That's a bit of a disappointment. I was hoping it'd fire up. There's fuel getting through, but it doesn't sound like enough. It's popping on number 3 cylinder only. Pop, 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 because that header pipe's getting warm and the others are cold. No FI light on the dash or anything. No warning lights up. Don't know. So let's pull the tail off, lift the tank up and see if it's something obvious straight away. Aha. I think that's pretty conclusive. That is my problem. Let's check the other side. Oh yeah, there it is. The state of that. There it is. And that one. And that one there too. Right, I think that's my huckleberry. Both of those fuel hoses have split both ends and perished and delaminated away from their cord and central rubber core. So until I get them replaced, I can't tell if they're not kinking up and causing a fuel starvation to the fuel rail, which is probably what it is. Now, they're not genuine ones. They're pieces of universal fuel hose, so perfectly okay to put fuel through, but they need a bend in them to accommodate that curvature that they have to have when you drop the tank and still retain full bore fuel delivery, and it's not getting that. And I think that's what my problem is. So until I get them replaced, I can't tell if it's anything else. So I'll get online and order them and replace them, and then we can move on and see if it will fire up. But it has turned over enough times in trying to start it to at least loosen the oil, so we can still change that today. Let's do it. Right, there we are. Now, it turned out to be a good decision to try and fire up the bike and change the oil before I got involved with all the good stuff, because I found a problem, and I wouldn't have found that had I not tried to start it up, and I wouldn't have wanted that at the end of the project coming at me when I've got to start faffing around trying to get it running. So it's a wise way to do it. Now, drain out the oil, 3.5 litres have come out. I didn't get it up to the temperature that I wanted to drain it out, so I'm going to leave it undone. I'm literally going to park this for a week and let it gravity drain right now, drip drain out until as much as possible has gone out of it, and then I'll put the new oil in after that, and at the same time I'll order those hoses. But that's it for today. Sadly, not much progress I'm afraid, but that's how it goes with old bikes. Done it always. Now join us for the next one, and we're going to have a massive cruiser bike in for a short 3-day project. I'll see you then.